A look there inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, a couple of rivals doing battle in the NFC North. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions.
It's time. Please welcome Dan Campbell and your defending NFC North champion, Detroit Lions.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Ford Field. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. The #1 pick in the 2024 draft. It's Caleb Williams.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Out to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Lions' 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 6. Off play action. Here's Williams. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
That last run got 4, so here comes 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And it'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. First down, Detroit.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll go play action with Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Goff. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards.
Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
First and 10.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On first down, it's Goff. And they'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions first down. On play action, Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Gain of 34 yards.
It is a huge play for Detroit. It's a gain of 34.
First down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Gibbs. And no signal as of yet. And none forthcoming. He is stopped short. And now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and
after
goal.
putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
On 4th down, Goff. And this will pay off. It is caught. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kicker on
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Whoa! He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bears offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Tyleek Williams, first rounder out of Ohio State. They're on the tackle.
2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Another run here, another run by Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8
yards. And the Bears 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Chicago.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Bears 1st down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Now a toss, left side, it's Swift. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
34-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Bears in possession, here to start the 2nd quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. As we are ready to get back underway. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Bears 1st down.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Chicago.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a run going left. And he's in! Kyle Manunga! Touchdown, Chicago.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and through. And the Bears will level things out at 7 apiece. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. T.J. Edwards. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Perfectly timed blitz there by the linebacker. Remember, when you go empty backfield, there's no extra protection. All you have is the 5 offensive linemen. It could be feast or famine, but in this case, when you time it right, man, there is no back there to help protect the quarterback, and he comes away with the sack.
On 2nd down, Goff. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
24 yards.
That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
On the move, past the 40. And he is out of bounds. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down. We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Goff to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Still going inside the 20. And he's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14, Bears 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 15.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll lead to a second down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim. So there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A play fake. Now Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Throwing on second down. Williams. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him, take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Here's Tory Taylor now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And we will not have a return. This one angled out of bounds. The Lions offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Goff to throw. Over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 15
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Bears' 39-yard line.
Laporta in motion. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, they'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Laporta in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. He connects with St. Brown. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
The tackle made by Kevin Byard. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
The Lions call their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. It is 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This is caught at 2, and he'll take it on in. Isaac to Small. Touchdown, Lions. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Bates now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Lions will take a 21-7 lead.
Lions 21, Bears 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return starts from the 5. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. The Bears offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. 3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Lions have come up with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Lions offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They start with the lead and the football, and they do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now it's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Goff. That's over the middle, caught by by Tesla. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
At the 3-yard line.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Laporta in motion. Throwing here is Goff. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it'll bring up second and goal.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
A second down throw for Goff. Adds to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Laporta in motion. Throwing here on third and goal. And that is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one, so nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Cross right side to the tight end, Komet. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard
The Lions
line.
offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Yards on the play.
Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To Slaw, the man in motion. Throwing, Goff. The second down throw is incomplete.
You can see the quarterback here. He's saying, hey, man, my bad, my fault. He knew a better ball probably leads to a nice completion. That one got away from him a little bit too much and leads the receiver out of bounds.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. To throw is Goff. Going for it all. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative. No time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
Duvernay to return. That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Bears offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
19-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go again with Swift. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Williams on the scramble. Alex Anzalone on the tackle.
This just kills you as a defensive coordinator. Here you are thinking you're going to get a 3-and-out, get off the field, pick up some momentum for your team, and you allow the quarterback to get loose with his legs, and he's able to pick up just enough on 3rd down to convert, and now you got to go back out and defend a fresh set of downs.
Handoff here, up the middle.
Kyle Monangai, the ball carrier. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
This is a great example of why teams continue to spend draft capital on interior defensive linemen. It's an investment that we see play out week in and week out across the NFL. Great example here.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, it's Williams. Gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Bears 1st down.
And a Bears 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Aiden Hutchinson. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Lions 24, Bears 7.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They have a very short field to work with following the good punt return. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
It's 3rd and 4. To throw is Goff. That's right side and into the hands of Tislau. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
First down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers. Everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's Gibbs. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Laporta in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. The was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Laporta in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. The Lions will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Crazy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bears first down.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That's complete. Komet with the catch. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Trying to fight any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
Here it is on 4th down. And he's going to have the Bears' 1st down. They managed to convert. They'll keep the drive alive.
It's a gain of 6.
And these plays, the decision of what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He'll be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Now Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on downs. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
35-yard line.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming, and there's not going to be a lot of gains. It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
To Slav, a man in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And now it's 4th down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
And good coverage by Hutty. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Williams to the air once more. And he goes up top, looking for Komet. And that's ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
He was covered by Brian.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. He's got it, and he will go all the way. DJ Moore, touchdown Bears. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because It works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Santos for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bears are able to cut into the deficit.
27, Bears 14.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. From up and down, just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So often we see a team that's milking a 2-score lead get very conservative, especially in the 4th quarter, but not this coach. He says, all right, I might have a 2-score lead. I want to make it 3. He's trying to put as much pressure on his opponent possible here down the stretch lane.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll run the draw with Gibbs. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. They're going to lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And the defense can't stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Open space to the 35. And he'll be taken down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run with Gibbs. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. A run here with Gibbs. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he will kick this one across into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point.
They'll try it with Montgomery.
The attempt at the
And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's Williams now to throw. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Bears 1st down.
Is Williams. Over the middle, he's got Burton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of
11 yards on the connection there. First down, Chicago.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball. Everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
2nd down and 3. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. They're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Bears 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy 1st down. Really well done.
Rolling to the left.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.